Dynasty.
Okay guys, we're back with another video. This one's gonna be a quick, simple tutorial. Basically, I'm doing a thumbnail for a video that I created, which is a speed art for a logo creation. All right, so let's jump right into it. Basically, what I really want to show you is how to make yourself look very cinematic. And today we're inside of Adobe Photoshop. The last time we was in Affinity Photo, but there's some tools that they have inside Photoshop that I want to utilize and show you today. So right here we have logo creation, then we have speed art, and that's basically what the video is about. We have the blue and we have the orange because basically those two colors complement each other very well. The logo is up here on top, and that's actually black and white. If I was to minimize all this, you see it's just black and white logo, transparent. Well, first thing we did was we masked out the background, which was pretty simple. In Photoshop, they have a new tool, which is called Object Selection Tool. So I just, selected the entire image, and it basically pulled me out of the background, and I just hit mask and I was ready to go. So let me just, since it's a tutorial, let me just show you how to do that really quick. Let's go down here. I have the layer. Hide that, bring this back. Up here, okay. So there I go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over here to the toolbar. I'm gonna grab Object Selection Tool, and I'm just gonna drag. I drag over, and boom. See how it selects my body. Now, if you see there's some areas that might need some fine tuning, you could definitely go in here and edit. And the way you would do that is you come back over to the toolbar. You're gonna select Quick Selection Tool, and you just come down here and zoom in. So Control plus sign, and you just click like this. Okay. Let me Control Z that, or you hit the Alt or Option key and you click, and now it goes in. Okay. So if I wanted to push the selection back out, like if it selected too much of myself, like right here in the finger, I'll just click, left click, and go up a little bit. You see I'm brushing it up? Yeah, not too much, just a little bit. All right. But if I wanted to actually bring it back down, I'll hold Alt or Option, and I'll bring it back down like this. Let go, click, regular click, and bring it back. All right. Let me zoom back out. That's Control and the minus sign. All right. A little too far. All right. Control D will deselect, and I don't need to mask that out because I already did it in the other image. Oh, but let me show you the steps though. So Control Z. Well, actually, let's redo that at the end. Redo. Grab my Object Selection Tool, drag down, and selected my image. Now come over here to the Layers panel, right here at the bottom. And you see this button right here. You click it, that's the mask icon. Add layer mask, click it, boom. And you see I disappear. I mean, the background disappears. All right. That back down. All right, so we're done with that. Pretty simple. All right, so let's make myself look cinematic. First thing we're gonna do is color correction. So make sure you click on the actual image. Go up to the layers panel, come down to new adjustment layer. All right. And the first thing we're gonna mess with is the exposure. You also want to click on use previous layer to create clipping mask. Yes, you want to do that. Okay, so now that's gonna clip this to the to myself. All right. Okay, so now let's mess with the exposure. So as I move up, it brightens it. As I move down, it darkens it. I think I want to darken it a little bit, to be honest with you, and to bring the color back a little later. Let's darken it a little bit. All right, I like that actually. So negative 0.17. Okay. And let's mess with the gamma. Okay. A little bit, not too much. I like that. Gamma correction. I like that a lot, actually. It's already looking cinematic, man, to me. All right. Then let's go back to layer, new adjustment layer, and brightness and contrast. Yes, brightness and contrast. Also clip that. Yeah, bring the brightness up a little. Contrast. Yeah, I like that. So I brought the brightness up and the contrast up slightly, and just added a nice effect. So let's take a look at that. See the difference? It just brought it up nice, man. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Layer, new adjustment layer. Let's do the curves right now. So we're gonna do an S curve, okay? One node at the top, one node at the bottom, and we're gonna push the top one up a little bit. The bottom one's gonna come down a little bit. A little bit. Before, after. Before, after. That's looking real nice. Okay. So let's take the adjustment layers off. So first thing we're gonna take off with the curve, then the brightness, contrast, and then we're gonna take off the exposure. That's the original image. And then with the color correction, starting with the exposure, nice. And then next, the brightness and contrast, awesome. Then the curves, wow, cinematic already. That's so awesome. Okay. So now since we have that done, basically what I want to do is I want to start adding some special effects. Okay. So let's go in to filters. The first filter we're going to add is a sharp filter, unsharp mask. Wow. As soon as it like applied, it looks so crazy. So it even made my eyes look bananas. I like it. All right, we'll leave the settings like this. So the amount is 177, the radius is 1.0, and threshold is 0. Look at that, it looks so nice, man. It brings a lot of detail into the face. Hit OK. Now what we're gonna do from there is go back to filter, and we're gonna go to style. Okay. And then we're gonna go to oil paint. Right, so now with the oil paint filter, what we need to do is, since it made my face look all blurry, we gotta pull back a little bit on that, okay? So it's just a little too much. Pull back on the cleanness. Yeah. Cleanness is gonna be at 0.0. Stylization, 3.8 right now. Yeah, that's better. I just wanted to smooth out my face, okay? Here we go. Nice. I can work with that. Hit OK. Then we're gonna come to the top, go to filter, go to filter gallery. Okay. And basically we're gonna use the filter gallery known as poster edges. Okay. So the settings for this is edge thickness is 2, edge intensity is 1, and posterization is going to be 2. Okay. Hit OK. Hit OK. Boom. That's awesome. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come back down to filter. Right. Go back to stylization. Basic. Yeah, stylization. Then hit oil paint again. Okay. hit OK, and then go back to filter, go to sharpen and unsharp mask. Wow. Oh, hit OK. Now I just cartooned myself after the color correction, which is absolutely insane. All right, so in order to bring the eyes back, we're going to bring the realism back into the image. So I have two layers here. The first layer is the one I did the color correction on and made it look cinematic, okay? Then the second one is the cartoon version, right? So what I want to do is sync one into the other. All right, so let's do that. Let's zoom back out. There's two ways you can do this. You can either lower the opacity on the one that looks more cinematic, or you can lower the opacity on the one that looks like a cartoon. You just have to flip-flop which one is on top. So let's take the first one, which is the cinematic one, and try to lower the opacity on that one. Up here, lower it, lower it. Nice. Now you see how that just sat inside, so beautiful. Bring it down a little bit more. Nice, I like that. So at like 50. Oh, that's dope. I can't front. All right, zoom out, see where we at. Nice, I like that a lot. All right, so I want to bring back some of the color in the face as well, but we'll do that later, okay? All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a fog over everything. So first I'm gonna add a fog over my body. So go to your brush tool. Make sure you have like a soft brush, right? The color can be like a white or like a gray. Let's bring like a gray color, all right? So to make your brush bigger, we're going to use the brackets, a new layer actually. So a new layer button is down here, okay? I'm gonna actually drag that down though, under the text. I don't want it to cover the text, so here's my fog layer. All right. All right, that brush is way too big. All right, so now I'm gonna color over my shoulder. I could also do this by masking, but I'd rather just do it this way. Nice. Control Z, undo that though. Try it again. Let's see if I get a little bit better. Okay. Control Z. Try it again. Need a bigger brush. Yeah, that's better. See how that looks more like cinematic, like cartoon-esque. You know, that's what you want to do. You want to do stuff like that. Touch the bottom a little bit. Yeah. Smaller brush. I want to round off this shoulder. Yeah, come on. There we go. Nice and round. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like that. Perfect. Let's zoom back up. Yeah, that's nice. All right, zoom back out. All right, so we're pretty good with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the actual logo and make a shadow. So how I'm going to do that really quick. Let's find the logo layer. Right here. You're going to duplicate it, Control J. Then you're going to drag it down. Hold Shift as you're dragging. Okay. Bring it up though, above. Yeah. All right, cool. And what you're going to do is rotate the layer. So you're going to go to Edit, Transform, and Rotate. 180 degrees. Okay. And you're gonna flip it, edit, transform. Flip. Boom. All right. Drag it down a little bit more. Lower the opacity of it. Nice. Drag it up a little bit. Okay. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit the mask icon at the bottom. Grab your brush tool. Okay. Bring up the brush a little bit. Hit the bracket, and you're gonna start masking out the text, the logo. Bring the opacity down a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Nice shadow effect. Nice. Bring up logo creations. Bring up speed art. A lot. Okay, cool. All right, now we're pretty much done. Like I said, a simple thumbnail. And I guess what I'll do my final touches right now. So what I want to do is come all the way to the top, make a new layer, and I want to fill this with a gradient. So let's do a screenshot. So Control Shift Alt E at the same time. That's going to give me a screenshot of everything I just did. So basically what you want to do is group everything else. So click speed art right here, go all the way down to the bottom, and then hold shift, select, and then actually from here, shift, okay, Control G, which will group it. Okay, now let's get this layer out of there, out of that group. Okay. All right, so if I take the eye off of everything, I have everything screenshotted on one. Nice. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new layer. Actually, no. Control Z that. I'm going to add a gradient mask. So go to layer, go to new adjustment layer, then come down to gradient map. Okay. Yes, we don't need to clip it actually. Hit okay. Oh, that's so cool, man. Okay, so if you click inside the gradient map, you can actually bring up all the gradients. So let's see, blue. That's so cool, man. And what you want to do is lower the opacity of it. Alright, so once you have your screenshot, you want to add some more special effects, okay? So you want to come up to filter, or first click on it, then go up to filter, come down to sharpen, and do another unsharp mask. As you can see, it brings out my face a lot more. Now you're going to go back up to layer, new layer adjustment. You're going to come down to curves. We're going to hit it with another curve. So this time, what we're going to do is we're going to add a node at the bottom. Then we're going to bring up the bottom node. And as you can see, we start to fade into the background. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so once that's done, you're going to come back to layer, new layer adjustment. You're going to go down to color balance. One thing we did not do this go around was a black and white layer, and I didn't feel like we needed it, but let's see what the color balance does for us. All right, so let's bring that out so you can see it actually. Balance, yeah, bring that so you can see. Put it right here. We're working with the midtones first. All right, let's mess with the cyan. About the reds. The reds, man. The reds make me pop. I like that. I like the blue too, man. I like the cyan. Let's go with the cyan this time. too much, just a little bit. I did negative 44. Go with the magenta and green. Yeah, the magenta, a little bit magenta. Let's see. 35. Yellow and blue slider. A little bit of yellow. We might come back and mess with the midtones again. All right, let's go to shadows first. See what we can do with the shadow. Cyan and red. Yeah. I want to bring the reds in. I do. All right, let's bring the reds in on this. Positive 22 plus 22. Maybe some green. Yeah. Yes, a little green, not a lot, just a little bit. Plus 7 green. Blue and yellow slider. Yeah, that's how we could bring the blue back in. Maybe we should stay at 9. 9 looks good though. Like 9. All right, let's go to the highlights now. Now we should bring in let's leave that blank for now. Magenta and green. 0. And now yellow and blue. That's cool. Cool. Okay. So 0, 0, negative 7. So I mean, we have negative 7 on the yellow side, like that. But let's go back to the midtones. I think I want to change yellow from here to the blue. No, so edit. Let's do that. It actually looks a lot better. But what about shadows? Go from positive 22 red to when I do it like this, I sit more with the text, like I blend better with the overall image. But edit, undo. But this looks so like prominent, like dominant, like I like it like that. So I'm gonna show you a trick. So I'm gonna stop here with that. I'm gonna go and grab my image. I'm gonna do a Control J. I'm gonna grab another screenshot. So I'm gonna add a new layer. Control, Alternate, Shift, and E. So now I have all those colors locked in, right? Then I'm gonna uncheck this one. I'm gonna go back to this one, okay? And then I'm gonna jump inside that color balance again, okay? So actually I'm gonna duplicate it. So Control J. I duplicated that one. And the second one, I'm gonna change. Okay. So the second one I'm gonna change. So since I'm back in here, what I want to do is take was it the midtones? I think it was the midtones. Oh, it was shadows actually. Yeah, shadows. I want to take the red and go over to the cyan side. Like that. Okay. I do like this shadow right here. All right. Then I'm gonna take another screenshot. So I'm gonna go to the top, add a new layer. I'm gonna do Control Shift Alternate E. I have another screenshot. Then I'm gonna uncheck these guys. Okay. And now what I'm gonna do is I'll play around with these two layers. So what I like from this layer is the shadows. I like my shirt, shadow on the face right here, even the hand, okay? but then I also like that there's some color in my face on this side. So I'm gonna start masking out my face from the top layer. So I'm gonna hit the mask icon at the bottom, go get my brush, and what I'm gonna do is crank the brush down by using the bracket keys. I'm gonna start bringing some life back into my face. So keeping the shadow where my finger is, but this side of my face, as you can see, is where the light is coming from. Wow, big difference. So now on this side of my throat, my chin, if I bring, all right, so Control Z right here, just a little bit, not a lot. Put some color back in my shirt. Yeah, that's cool with Control Z, that one. That's nice. My hand a little bit. This is where the light is coming from, this side right here. So I can, yeah, that's nice. That's awesome, dude. So it's very cinematic. It's almost like Grand Theft Auto, like cartoonish, but still cinematic style, you know what I mean? And the way we took both screenshots and blended them together was amazing. Like we took one that was a little bit darker with the color blending, and then we took the other one that was a little bit lighter, has more of a plush skin tone color, you know, more of a vibrant look to it. Stuck that under, and we just masked one into the other one. So that was pretty cool. I really like that. And that's basically it right there, to be honest with you. Like, it's done. All right, so what I'm gonna do right here is add a little text at the bottom, maybe like right here. Yeah, that's pretty nice right there, man. I'm not even gonna lie, I like that a lot actually. So designed by 005 Dynasty, local creation, speed art, boom. Looking very cinematic, cartoonish, like just ready to go, man. Out of the press. Just gonna lower the opacity a little bit on this, so it looks like it's in the actual, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we don't want it to stand out too much. We want it to be like just subtle. Maybe lower the opacity a little more. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we're pretty much done with the tutorial. It's a very quick tutorial. I just wanted to show you how to make yourself look cinematic, and then also show you how to make yourself look like a cartoon, and then blend them both together to make like this ultimate, like just cinematic look inside of Adobe Photoshop.